Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee Talk. We're here. It's coffee time.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. All right, so we are back. Coffee Talk Monday morning. We had a really great week last week overall. You even had
weekend.
You even went to a football game Saturday. Watched our local high school team, and I don't know. It's been pretty fun.
Fall's kicking off. It feels like it outside.
Oh yeah,
It cooled off, didn't it?
Yeah.
I said
Had two mornings that dropped down into the 50s.
it happened fast. Last Tuesday it was 100, and when we got done working, your truck said 100.
Yeah.
When you got
So I
inside,
said 1 o'clock. I was like, it's later than 1 o'clock. I get to look. It was actually 100 degrees.
100 degrees.
that's not the time. That's the temperature.
Well, Ohio officially has broken on the weather. It'll probably come back. It always does.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we were by
It's only
fire.
August.
It feels like fall though. It
It
feels
feels
like
like fall.
October right now.
Yeah, we should be having those dog days of summer right now, August. But
Oh well. So guys, on Coffee Talks, Burner Brother Antiques, just a little background. If this is your first Coffee Talk, what we do here on Monday morning Coffee Talks is we try and answer all the questions asked from our YouTube videos, talk a little bit about possible subjects or topics, and give you some background on what we're doing. So if you don't know who we are, Jacob, Josh, and Jimmy, and we own the Heart of Ohio Antique Center and Burner's Auction Gallery, and then also Burner Brother Antiques online, two different platforms. One is the YouTube platform, which is what you're watching, and then we also sell on Whatnot under Burner Brother Antiques. With all of that being said, our goal is to encourage the antiques industry. You know, like we want to encourage people buying, selling, trading, grow the industry. Show how you can live buying and selling. You know, excitement. It's pretty great thing to be able to do.
yeah.
These guys, they're both ex deputies.
Yeah.
Now we're all in the antiques business together. So pretty exciting times. Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, I love it. Heck, and not just what I like about it is it gives you a chance to really interact with people.
Yeah.
Just like we used to interact with people in other ways, but this now it's fun.
Now it's fun interactions.
Interactions.
Way different, wasn't it?
Way different. But it's getting people involved in the antiques industry and buying and selling, and it's a neat thing, and you want it to continue. That's what we want. We want it to continue for generations to come. And in order to do that, you have to teach people what to do, how to do it, and they have to like it.
Yeah. And so something that's really interesting about what we all are doing is we're buying and selling actively every day at different levels. So, Jimmy has now got a showcase at the Antique Center, a booth.
Yeah.
And so he buys specifically for those two reasons. Josh and I have the showroom in the back of Building 9, the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, that we buy for together. And then we also have our auction gallery, which has been my business for the past 30 years. So we buy for that every single day as well. We sell around 2,000 items a week, sometimes less, sometimes more, but around that many items. And so we're just giving what little knowledge we have. We're trying to encourage, and that's our background. So with that being said, let's talk about the first question here. This is a comment. The comments I'm reading right now are from the YouTube comments that were presented to us over the past week. Love seeing Joe open up as he seems to have a sweet soul. Maybe him and Lucas should do a video. I'm not disagreeing.
I'd love to see them two do a coffee talk.
Do a coffee talk with those guys.
Do they drink coffee? They're young. I don't know if they drink coffee.
I don't know. We may have to do a tea talk.
We might.
I'm not sure. I don't know if they drink coffee or not.
Or muscle milk talk.
Muscle milk. No,
There you go. They're probably still in that stage.
Muscle
Yeah.
milk talk.
Yeah,
Protein shake talk.
Protein shake. They're definitely still trying to build their bodies
Yeah.
up. But
Yes,
we're
they
just
are.
trying to get through the day without hurting
Yeah,
too much.
they're getting up at 5
Yeah,
a.m.
they're
to
building
go
their
work
bodies
out.
up. We're getting our bodies up.
They're getting up at 5 a.m. to go work out. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom.
That's so funny.
Not wrong.
Everybody's up at 5 though.
Everybody's up at 5.
Has your daughter left on maternity leave? No, she was doing a lot of stuff at the auction gallery with us, but that was her part-time job until she started her real career job, which is a nurse, and she's working pediatrics at Miami Valley in the pediatrics. So NICU, actually, not pediatrics. She's in power.
We
Just
lost
went out.
power.
We're back.
It's back on.
There we
I
go.
was telling you better get your stuff straight when you talk about what she does there.
So she's she's there full time now. She's not with us at the auction gallery. She does come out and help a little bit here and there, maybe just a few hours a week total. But she's really loving what she's doing right now. Next question. Who is?
Hey,
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead.
going to say they must have just got his electric bill payment. It happened that fast.
Like, turn 'em off. There it
Turn
is.
it off. Oh, we got the payment. Turn it back on.
Like it came in.
It came in.
Need another payment. Who is Audrey to Lucas? Who's Audrey to Lucas, Josh?
That's his girl.
That's his girlfriend.
That's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That is his girlfriend. They
You know,
started-
she's been working hard out the heart too at the
Yeah.
auction and stuff. She's been getting stuff done out there, helping them wrapping and.
Yeah, she's actually working at the auction
Jumping
gallery.
right in.
She works out there for us. She's getting anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a weekend. Last night she helped with our Whatnot show it was about a 3-hour show. She loves doing the Whatnots with us. She's also helping wrap and pack stuff and not cataloging yet, but doing a lot of the other stuff that we need done at the auction gallery. So that's pretty cool. Why not start the better pieces higher than $1? This is referring to a video we did where we bought a couple pieces of Murano and we lost some money on them. I used to do that. We used to put together catalogs and we would put estimates on everything in our burners.com catalog. And we would start the item at half of the low estimate. So if I would say, hey, this item we think is going to bring 1 to 200, we would start it at $50. What we have found through the years, and especially on the Whatnot platform, is there's no reason to put starting bids on anything anymore. First off, it's so difficult to estimate what we think something is going to bring. My goal as a reseller is to sell lots of volume every week, and we will cost average it out. So if we lose, if we have $50 in that and it brings 30, we lost $20. So if the next item brings 50, we're still makes 50, we're still 30 ahead. So we cost average it out and just move a lot of volume. Plus, when people get on our website or on our Whatnot show, they know they're going to buy what they're seeing, and that in my opinion is way more valuable. Is to generate so much business to our sites because everything's starting at $1. We have in our burners.com sale, we will have generally registered bidders through Invaluable is like 13,000 a week. Our high bid numbers are similar to that. So we're looking between our different platforms between 20 and 30,000 registered bidders. Usually there's over absentee bids will generally be over 10,000 absentee bids for any given auction I do. And then we usually have the day of sale live bidders will be anywhere from starting the auction between 50 and 100, and then we've had as much as 1,000 live bidders at the same time. And that is a lot of that is because we start everything at $1. So they can get on there and you're watching a 14 karat gold diamond ring is worth $1,000 starting at $1. Well, last week we sold an owl, the first lot. We picked it up in Florida. We paid $600 for it. Mm-hmm. We started at $1, and it brought nine. It brought nine. Yeah. Brought $900. We had a Satsuma bowl that wasn't ours. We started at $1 and it brought $800. And that happens regularly. And so people look at our website too, because we start everything at $1 and we're selling so much. We have a lot of people that every single week they're looking through our catalog. And we've created that over a lot of years. It's not like that just happens instantly. I'm not suggesting anybody else use that model because there's a lot of foundation laid
Right.
for us to be able to do that. For us, it works. If you're just starting on Whatnot, I'm not saying start at $1. I'm not saying if you're just starting in an auction company, don't start it at $1. I didn't do that for years. We are now in the position we can because of all of those years, though.
That brings up another interesting point, though, Jacob, too. When
Yeah.
you talk about stuff starting at $1 and sometimes you may lose money on it. Everyone's going to lose money on a piece from time to time.
Yeah.
You're not going to make money on every piece you sell. And then sometimes that's when you learn. Like hard times in your life when you learn. When you lose money on pieces, you learn. But also, don't try to hang on to that piece forever.
Can't make money on everything.
No, you can't make money on everything. And I've seen people like this, no matter what, I'm not selling that. I've got to have this out of it. Clear it out of your inventory and recoup some money, and then so you can go buy other things to make that money back.
Well, and that's a great point, Jimmy. If I have $100 in this item and I can only get 70 out of it, but then I can take that 70, buy something better that's going to make 100 and
Right.
make 70 on it, then I get 140 back out of the 100. But it maybe took me a little bit longer. That's kind of
Right.
the approach that we do.
Yeah, we clear inventory out sometimes. Sometimes you'll have stuff in a booth, and we do it at the booth.
Yeah, you just did a sale this
We
weekend.
just did a sale this weekend, and we were like, okay, we're just trying to get rid of things now. Let's get rid of
Need
stuff.
some space made.
Get some space. We can put new items in and refresh it up. And we did. I mean, we sold a lot out of our booth the last 2 days by putting it all on sale.
Yeah. Okay, Jacob, Josh, and Jimmy, will you be wearing lederhosen on Oktoberfest? Well, there's an interesting question.
You'll have to come to find out.
You'll have to be there to find out.
I'd say it's like a 50-50 with Jimmy. I don't know about the rest of it.
So Oktoberfest, guys, October 12th at the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, we are having an antiques fair. We are allowing our dealers, there's 1,000 dealers at the Antique Center, 1,000 booths and showcases, 700 dealers. We're giving free space to any of our dealers that want to set up outside like an antiques fair would be. It's still inside of our compound, inside of our secured areas, so you have to go through the Antique Center to get to our outside commons. And we're offering a free antique show for all of our dealers and free to the customers. It's going to be good. We've had a lot of excitement from our dealers, and we're inviting you to come out and experience it. You're going to meet our dealers face to face. They can work with you on price. You can make offers, whatever. And then we'll just take it up front like we do any other item in the mall, and it'll sell right through our cash registers. And there's also going to be a discount that day, just like our customer appreciation discounts on everything in the entire Antique Center. So 15% off of every item in the Antique Center over $40 and 10% off under $40. Now the 10% off under $40, that only happens twice a year. Currently, this will be the third time a year. It only happens 3 days a year, or 3 weekends a year. And this is going to be a one-day event, so it'll only be on Saturday that you'll get those discounts.
Right.
I think it's going to be a fun day. It's
going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to have a beer
It's
garden.
cool. I've heard a lot of our dealers excited about it. So
Yeah.
the ones that are signing up, and we've
Yeah.
got almost 50 right now that are signed up. So people are taking advantage of it. It should be a good show. Should be fun. I'm anxious to see what they bring.
We're excited because we're going to have a beer garden there, and we're also going to have brats there. And it's just going to be a fun day. So if you're planning on coming out for a day, and not sure, October 12th, come. We invite you to come back. Even if you're there for Extravaganza, which we're inviting you to Extravaganza. It's always an incredible day. But come back October 12th, the Heart of Ohio Antique Center Oktoberfest. Okay, here we go. Wonder how long shipping would be. Ha ha ha. I'm not sure what that one's on. October 12th. I'm not sure where the question's from now. I have to apologize. Can't wait to watch. Don't know. Okay, that was in reference to Oktoberfest, but I don't know what it means. Jacob, do you not carry a black light with you walking through your mall? Just curious. Well, sometimes I do. I've got several black lights.
It's like his glasses. You can't find them half the time.
Yeah,
He
he's all
loses
of
track
them.
of it.
I need like a utility belt with all this stuff on there.
Hey, I saw something pretty cool. One of our dealers has a black light on top of their showcase.
Several cases now. Yeah, we've got several dealers that put black lights in their cases. Those that are selling the uranium and stuff. Curious about Joe's pieces for the sale. Is he putting them up for sale, or did you buy them outright from him? Sounded like the latter. So we've been doing a little bit of both. So what I'm trying to teach Joe and Lucas both to do is how to buy and sell and flip and make money and be willing to take just a small profit and not worry about stuff. And sometimes they'll make money, sometimes they'll lose money, but they're learning the business. And so with Joe specifically, last week, this video you're referring to, I purchased those items from Joe to put in Monday night's premium picks. This coming Monday night, which is tonight's show, actually. Tonight, if you're going to watch this video at 4, at 8 o'clock tonight, Burner Brother Antiques, you're going to see an incredible group of glassware we're going to sell, starting everything at $1. Premium picks Monday night on Whatnot. If you're on that show, you'll see the items that we purchased from Joe. And Joe is starting to learn how to find items, find antiques, and he's starting to develop an eye for what's selling. And now he's just got to figure out the price range to go along with the eye. And so that's what we've been working on. I mean, he's doing a great job with it.
Yeah, there's random boxes that show up from time to time now, and they're
Where'd that come
addressed
from?
to Joe. And we're like, where'd that come from, Joe?
He's like, I'm not
Yeah, I was
saying.
saying, because don't worry about it.
I don't, yeah. We open it up, it's a piece of art glass.
That's so funny. So somebody's asking if I went and I did that video where I shopped the Antique Center, and they're saying, I think Jacob made this video because he's jealous about how good Joe's been doing. I love that. That's an awesome comment. I'm excited for Joe and Lucas both on how they're changing. But one thing I always love to do, and I've done this my entire life, is I love to handle nice quality items. And sometimes I don't care if I make money sometimes. Like, I just want to have high quality stuff that I can sell to dealers, build my base, and keep the interest levels up in our shows. And I feel like we went on vacation. and we lost a little bit of ground on on quality. And the system that we have where we're bringing merchandise in, when you take a break for 2 weeks and stop that system, it takes about 6 weeks to get it going back smooth again. So this coming week, I've got a couple guys coming from Florida with great stuff. And so my flow of merchandise will start kicking back in normal gear. Our house calls, like you get so far behind on vacation, you can't do the things. And so you got to dig your way back out. So I felt like, hey, I want to have high quality for the next 2 Monday nights. I want to have great stuff. And I can't fly to Florida and buy it, bring it back in a suitcase with glassware. We brought jewelry back, but we can't bring glass back. So what I did was I went into the antique center and I shopped and I videoed myself shopping. And a couple things happened from that. First off, we're buying stuff out of the antique center. Now, I've bought all over the world. There's been, if I go to Florida or if I go somewhere to buy or even a local auction, I don't like buying anything local anymore, but I'm very aggressive buying, and I don't care if I just make small margins. If I can just make a small margin at the end of the day, I'm very happy, but I'm very aggressive when I buy. And so the antique center is the same way. It's like Josh and I talked and we were like, well, why don't you just go and shop the antique center and buy there, and it helps our dealers out, and you get really great stuff, and then you can video it, and then we can sell it on Whatnot. It's going to help people get really great stuff from the heart of Ohio, and try and drive folks to drive to the heart and see what's actually there, because this place is amazing.
It is.
Matter of fact, you just watched a dealer move in 2 more showcases yesterday with I'm going to say the highest quality items that's maybe ever been brought in the antique center.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's not another word for it.
But
Some of the pieces
museum.
that are coming in there, the quality is ridiculous. But yeah, you can come to the heart of Ohio and get the best quality anywhere in the country. It's fun to be there. It's fun to shop. But
We know some people might.
the inventory changes daily, so
Right.
don't feel like, he shopped it. Well, okay, he shopped it that day,
Even hours.
and you missed what 2/3 of the showcases.
Yeah.
Because you just can't shop the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
And not only
And then
that,
people replenish them all the time.
it's daily. We've got logbooks of
Right.
every day stuff's coming in. Our dealers are in there, especially yesterday. We watched dealer after dealer coming in, restocking their showcases.
Well, and they
restocking
have
their
to. We have to have that turnout because we turn so much volume at the antique center every single day. If we don't have dealers replacing that every day, it'd be a ghost down there after a year.
Our dealers are awesome, man.
Our dealers
do a great
work
job
so
getting stuff in
hard to bring in really high quality stuff at reasonable prices, rare items, things of that nature.
The other thing I
And-
gotta say is our customers are awesome too.
Oh,
'cause we
wow.
have buyers.
Amazing.
Yes, they come in and they cannot wait to check. They all have their their spot that they like to go and check,
Right.
and it's just fun. It's a fun atmosphere.
So we have one buyer, Josh, that comes in at least 3 times a week, if not every day. Like he
was
tries
there
to come
yesterday.
almost every day. He was there Saturday too. He says he has to do that because as soon as those fresh items are put out, and he looks for a very slim thing. He's looking for a certain item, and he runs them all every single day. He knows where to look, which dealers handle those things. And he said, if I miss that, he said it's gone. I said I see it in the sold bins. He said, man, I gotta. And that's why you need to come to the heart. And it doesn't matter which day you come, fresh merchandise comes in every single day.
It's a great cycle. It really is.
Blows my mind. Okay, someone asked, how about Silka and Hillary shopping for premium picks on Monday night?
That'd be fun.
That would be
You might
fun.
end up
Whoa.
with some stuff that,
If you foot the bill for
I
that,
like that idea.
honestly, I think they should get James' credit card. I'm supporting this. I don't know
Me
who that
too.
was, but I
Hey,
agree.
we should start a movement, Josh.
it's an art to be able to buy in an eye and a hand, to be able to buy something and have a pretty high confident level that you're going to resell and make a profit and be able to do that very quickly. And Silka, I'm not doubting that she could do it, but she, in all of the years, the millions of items we've sold, I bet she hasn't personally bought more than, 100, 200 items. Now she'll catalog them.
She knows what they are.
She knows what they are. She catalogs them, but she doesn't watch them sell either. So she doesn't have that registry of what
kind
this
of
is
the
bringing.
front end of the-
Yeah, so what our business is I find the items and I watch them all sell, but then she photographs them, catalogs them, and handles all of the backside, so the invoicing and the books and all of that. Where every single week I watch personally 2,000 items sell and how much it brings. And I feel like that's an ongoing, it's like daily uploads in your mind of new like a price guide happening all the time. And that's where I got Lucas right now. That's why he sits beside me during all of our sales.
Right.
He's watching. And now he's getting to the point where he's like, that was a really good buy. Or, man, that brought more than the one last week. And he sees something in the mall and he said, we just sold that one at the auction for $80. And so it's starting to happen as well. Nothing against Hillary or Silka. They would do fine because they would be very cautious. And it would be a fun thing to do.
Oh, to be honest with you, that would kind of be like them going out there and then you have to take pictures and register everything for today.
Wouldn't happen.
Hey, I bet if you compared the two jobs, they would do better than Jacob.
I guarantee. I get this. I had a guy. I bought some jewelry off a
I
guy.
can see Jacob trying to log all that and register, take the picture, get it on the
keyboard.
They'll be like, "Are you putting anything on the website today?" We're trying. We got 2 items up.
No, I wouldn't get too on. I couldn't do it. So this is the funniest thing. I bought some jewelry off a gentleman over the weekend. It was Saturday. He called me and said, "Hey, I got some jewelry I want to sell you." He goes, "Can you do?" I don't even know what he said. Some kind of electronic transfer type thing, and was with the check. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about." And he goes, "Well, do you Venmo?" And I'm like, "No." My wife can. And he goes, "Are you serious? You don't have to do any of that?" I said, "No." He goes, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 48." And he goes, "Well, I'm 50 and I can do it." But you know what? I married an incredible woman and she just does all of that part of our business. But we made an agreement though. She said, she told me this, "I don't want to have to go buy anything. I'll do the back side, you do the front side." And it's a great partnership. And that's just how we approach it. But I'd love to see Silka and Hillary go shop. Give them a challenge.
Give them.
Well, here's what you do. Here's how we do that, Josh.
Give them some money.
We'll get
And say, hey,
give them a
We'd
set
love
amount
to
of
get
money.
10 items if you can. Whatever. I don't know. That'd be fun.
It'd be fun to be a challenge and then sell it right away.
We'll let you know how that turns out.
Super interested in the Art Deco Egyptian Compact. Will it be on a Monday? It'll be on a Monday night premium pick. Yes, that will sell either. I think that's next Monday. I don't think that's in tonight's show, but it's at next Monday. So in a week on Monday night, Whatnot sale. It may not be preloaded, but it is on the shelf for Monday in a week. Take a look at that. Let me see. Next question. What I'm looking at, guys, is my YouTube channel on the comment section. And all week long, I go through these questions and I'll push like, and the ones that I don't push the button on are still clear. So you see the little black thumbs right there. When it's a clear thumb, that means I haven't addressed it yet, and that means it's a question. So that's what I'm doing. The downside to it all is mailing it out. Does Lucas ever complain? No, Lucas. So let's talk about what Lucas and Joe and the mailing of all of our Whatnot stuff. So we set up a business with our shipping for Whatnot. And Lucas and Joe were when we first started shipping, they're like, "Man, takes a long time." And I was like, "Listen, here's what I want to do." After we did it for about a month, I said, "Let's set up a business, and we have to be very efficient though. It's got to be like really tight. And we'll set up a sub company inside of Burners Auction that's just for shipping." And I said, "And I'll split profit with you guys." And so now they're like very efficient. They're like fast on it. They love it.
They know like, what every sheet of paper costs.
Every sheet of paper, like seriously. So they've broke every single item down from packing tape to paper to boxes and everything. And they can tell you, they tell me sometimes, all that stuff you lost money on last week, you sold all those big pieces. We lose money on every one we sell. I'm like, "Yeah, but you average out, right?" And they said, "Yeah, we do, but I'm just telling you, if you sell more jewelry, we make more money."
Lucas is telling him he's losing money on the big items.
I know, that's what's happening. So anyways, Lucas and Joe now, they don't complain at all about the packing and shipping. It's actually helping them develop how to be an entrepreneur, a business person, how to put a business plan together, and how to be efficient in it. And then they're hiring their own help for wrapping and packing as well.
Yeah, actually, Macy worked for him.
Macy worked for him?
She went back to school today. Today was her first day back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was.
Was she happy?
Yeah, she was just tickled to death.
So much better working out there wrapping and packing, huh?
Yeah. Well, she's going back, and actually she has a new. She's teaching, but they gave her a half assignment. So she's an intervention specialist, and she's going to be doing third grade for half the day and kindergarten for half the day.
Oh wow!
So she's kind of excited about going down to the kindergarten. She said those are fun kids.
Yeah.
They're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
Yeah.
wide-eyed, open, and looking to have some fun. And she said they're neat kids. So she's.
Yeah, good
I
for
can't
her.
say she was totally excited about getting up this morning and going back to work. Summer's
so
over.
Summer's over.
Lucas's complaint, usually his only complaint's when he's hungry.
Yeah. You got to feed the beast.
Gotta
Like
feed
if you don't keep him fed, man, he gets short tempered and you can just start
Yeah.
feeling it. Like get him some food or he ain't gonna last.
Of course, me and Jimmy poke the bear
We
whenever he's
poke the
hungry.
bear every time we go by. That's his second complaint.
That's
Is
funny.
Josh and Jimmy here today?
He's been dishing it back.
Yeah, he's getting better.
He's
at
getting
it.
better at it.
He is getting better at it.
We've been grooming him.
Okay, here's one. Can you give a tutorial on Bakelite? Possibly. That's a good idea for a video. I'll put that in our to-do list. Okay, here's another one. Is Lady Catherine the Great? Oh, I'm not sure which piece we're referring to here. The land deeds are pretty awesome. Yeah, those land deeds were very, very cool, and I'm not sure which lady you're referring to as Catherine the Great. This is coming from Original Nethead, which I love your comments. You make the best comments. I'll have to go back. It's at 8:26 and watch that. It probably is. If you said it, it probably is. I know this already from your comments that you are incredible. You could probably do your own tutorials on most any of these questions and way better than I could. Do you guys own the cafe or is it contracted out?
We do own it. It's part of the Antique Center.
That was a big renovation too. When we first took it over, did a lot of good stuff with it.
Our manager, Lynn, is absolutely a great person. She stays on top of everything, keeps it all running smooth. She makes it really easy for us to operate that cafe. I shouldn't say operate, to oversee, because she's operating it. She does a great job.
Did Jacob, I have a question. Did
Yeah.
anyone say what's trending in their area? That was a question we gave out last week.
Well, yeah. Did you not read the comments?
I did read them. I saw a few of them.
Put me on the spot here. We have to go back and read the comments. Yeah, they did. I don't remember. That was a week ago. You know what I mean?
That was a week
It was like 2,000 items ago.
Somebody said that
200
Fenton was
comments
selling
ago.
hot in their area,
Right,
too.
that's what I mean. That was just to answer that.
I do remember that
A
one.
lot of people were saying that Fenton was good in their areas, and
Mid-century, I remember there was something about mid-century.
See if I can find it. What sells best for you? Here we go. There were 16 comments on that. And let's see if we can read them. If it'll allow me. The latest comment. I want all of them.
I read that one too. Somebody had been down to Randy's place in Florida.
So I remember. They're not all popping up right now. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that. But I remember.
Give you 3.
Give me 3 out of 16. Very nice. So I remember someone commenting about Fenton doing really well, and they also noticed that. And then a lot of the metals and the jewelry as well was doing extremely well. Outside of that, it was I don't remember. Josh, can you recall
I remember
anything
there were
else?
some things that kind of sound like stagnant pieces. We had some comments about things that weren't doing as great.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
What I notice is that week in and week out.
Played too many years of football to draw from knowledge.
Week in and week out, what I notice though with trends is it is shifting. Right now at the Antique Center, there is a shift of country items selling again. So a lot of like the rolling pins and the decorative wood things, stuff like that, there's really picking up in price. And I'm also seeing like I seen an early mechanical cast iron bank sale last week. Some of this earlier stuff that was hot for a long time, kind of rare items. I feel like there's some new revived interest in that. Those sorts of items too. Advertising completely on fire still. We sell so much advertising and signage every single week.
Yesterday was kind of, had one person that came in that was redoing their garage, but my gosh, bought a clock that it was one of those round clocks that has the advertising in it. I forget who it was, Sunoco or one of them.
Right.
But just really cool advertising and signs, like you said. It was a big time sales yesterday of that stuff.
that's another cool thing though, Josh. Like when people talk about the Antique Center and things like that, when you talk about like doing a man cave or redoing a garage or doing redoing your kitchen for the wife or whatever it is, the stuff is there
Yeah.
to do it with.
Yeah.
I mean, you come out there and you shop around, it is out
Well,
there.
that's what I was meaning about this guy. I was watching his picks, and when it all came up front, and, because we went and pulled it all out of the booth when they went to check out. He had some big items, some very large signs. When it all came together, I was looking at it
gonna
like,
be good.
man,
It's
this
gonna
is
be nice.
really nice.
You're gonna want to hang out there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was neat.
Some other things that I see, I'm noticing trending up. I think studio pottery, studio porcelains, but also I see a movement coming back with a lot of the handmade earlier stuff. So, and I think you're going to see this more and more over the next year. This is my personal prediction, which probably means nothing. I think that you're going to see a movement back with some of the early stuff like the Rookwood. That's got the artist pieces on it of the period. I think that as the younger collectors get older, they're going to understand, hey, this thing's really cool. It's made 100 years ago by a really great artist who worked for a rare company. And I think you're going to see an increase in some of those kinds of things, handmade items, throughout all ages or all time periods, however you want to describe that.
What about the hand forged ironworks? You think that
I,
will trend up?
I do. I think all of the handmade stuff. I think that people in today's society, think of a young buyer, man. You can get on the phone and you can buy anything that's been mass produced. Any given second, you can buy it, find it, and have it shipped to your house. So what's going to be fun and rare to collect going forward in the future? One-ofs. And so when you think backwards and you think of a little folk art piece or a handmade piece of pottery or a rookwood vase with a hand painted scene by an artist, so it's all artisan one-ofs. I believe personally that the one-ofs are what's going to drive the price. The prices are going to surge on the one-ofs, whether it's studio pottery, studio glass, handmade jewelry. Whatever it's going to be, I think those one-ofs are going to just continue to rise.
I think that's why the paintings sometimes are so high. The original ones are one-ofs.
One-ofs.
I mean,
original
the original
painting is
painting
just
is
one.
one. Now they can mass produce them, but when you get that painting that's got, brush to paint or to the canvas and it's signed, those why those pieces are so expensive.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see. I already believe. I believe this with like when I collect. I look for that already. Like like brides boxes. These are every single brides box I have. It's a one-up.
One-up.
Yeah.
There's not like they were mass produced. Even if the guy would paint 50 in a career or in a lifetime, every single one is completely different. And I just think long-term investment, the things that are one-ofs are going to bring the most money.
Shanique, it's kind of like not unlike us. We're all one-ofs.
We're all
We're
one-ofs.
all the same, but we're all one-ofs.
We're all
That's
very
why
unique.
We're all so unique and special.
I think they definitely broke the mold when they made you, Jimmy.
It was definitely a one-of.
One-of.
Well,
I've
guys,
never seen anybody be able to pull off costumes weekly like you do. It's impressive.
if you're not watching our 4 o'clock Whatnot show, are we still doing that this Friday at 4?
Well, yeah.
This Friday's 4 still, but we talked about if we have to change it for the football season coming up for Friday night.
But
Right.
on Wednesdays, I believe we're talking about moving this to Wednesdays to the original.
So we may move our bulk jewelry sale after this Friday, but this Friday
This
we're still
Friday's
going to be at 4 o'clock. Bulk jewelry at 4 o'clock. Jimmy, he like comes in complete costume.
Yeah.
Last week he was a
And
full
pulls it off.
bumblebee.
It does it.
Does a great job.
Yeah.
What was the best outfit he had so far?
Oh man. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like Josh and ours duo. Those Roman
We're
soldiers.
Roman soldiers.
The Roman soldiers were
Romans
pretty
are
cool.
pretty good. I
Yeah,
like
but you've
that.
done so many now. It's really cool.
King Tut at one point.
He pulls them all off. I'm not kidding. And then his ability to come up with a song. Oh my gosh.
So Friday,
Shaking my head.
that's what we talked about, evolution in this business. So this coming Friday at 4 o'clock, we will have a Whatnot show with bulk jewelry. We invite you to watch that show, even if you're not going to buy anything. And watch how we're selling jewelry and think about the way that just happened. It's like, what? They just sold jewelry that way? If you haven't seen it yet, you get on there. Whatnot, 4 o'clock Friday, Burner Brother Antiques, at Burner Brother Antiques. As same as the YouTube channel, you'll find us on Whatnot. Download the app through our links and stuff. I don't know how all that works, and you'll get a coupon, but that's what Whatnot tells me. With that being said, guys, we're going to call it. You got something else?
Well, I would say the only reason Josh wasn't there last week is he's allergic to bees, and he could have got stung.
Couldn't come. Whenever Jimmy doesn't want me there, he something like
He could have got stung.
Coulda got
last
stung.
week, just saying.
And don't forget, guys, if you like antiques, if you want to buy them, sell them, trade them, go to the Heart of Ohio. I mean, it's the greatest place on earth to buy, sell, and trade antiques.
I could use you out at the flower farm. Dress up as a bee.
Yeah.
Go dress up a bee and float around.
I got a beehive.
Bert-
You're the leader of the bees out
Leader
there.
of the bees.
They'll see you and start
they
following.
see me, start following me around, run around the pond.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be funny if you walked out there and they started following you. That would be funny.
I don't know what flower I'm going to land on though.
I don't know. Who wants to dress up as the flower?
Let Shannon do that. All right. The show's over, guys. Follow us, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you tomorrow.